So we are live. Hi everyone. I am Wale, and on the other line is James. There's only two of us today. Both of
Hello.
us work for Global Logic, and today we're just going to walk through some demos. Actually, not demos because I just set up my Raspberry Pi over the weekend and to have a Vault cluster on it, and now we want to set up some auth methods, so using Terraform. So it's gonna be fun.
We're
First,
kind of carrying on a little bit from last week, because last week we set up the Vault to Terraform connection, though granted on a different Raspberry Pi. Now we're setting up the way of logging in as a user.
yeah, there we go. So at this point we have so what do we have currently set up? By the way, this is me using my root token for now still, which is a very good idea, as you can see here with the warning.
Fine, initial setup.
Yeah.
It's what it's for.
Yeah, exactly. So we have I've created this policy already for the admin. That's the plan. That's the one I plan on using. So instead of using the root token, and then for anyone else that wants to have access to it, but they will just have read only, unless they actually need to do other things. And then the default, obviously, that came by itself. All right. So that's it. Now, what we wanted to work on is, I think, should we start with creating a group first, right? So if we create a group and then we then attach the entities to the group, right?
Yeah. You can make the group so we can see it, and then it's
Yeah.
the group requires entities to be made, but you can just make a group with no one in it.
All right. So this is gonna be interesting because the boy does not know about group. All right, identity group. That's what it is. Internal.
You want an internal identity group.
Yeah. Oh, okay. This is what you were talking about before. Maybe I can just attach the policies to it. All right. So let's start with the read-only one then.
Yeah, it's kind of weird how you just kind of list as a string all the policies.
Yeah. But isn't that the name? Like the name I gave them? This
Yeah.
should be the policy name, right? Yeah. And what would meta version? Why would I
Uh,
care about this?
it is a thing that I don't know. I believe AWS Vault updated their version of group, and we want to use version 2.
Okay. So this group will be the admin group, right? So let me just. This is what we could do.
Why are you putting group on the end of your group?
Do you know why? You won't believe it. It sounds funny, but like, I used to work for a company where you do put, even though it says, for example, role, right? If you create
I
a
know
role,
everyone does,
yeah. I don't know
and
why. I just, it's
yeah,
not. I'm on autopilot now. That's how it works for me. I don't
I just
question it anymore.
I just want someone who understands why to tell me why,
I can't tell you.
because
I can't tell
I've had it where it's been like I've had the same word like 5 times
you in one line.
in one line as they're like referencing things.
Oh damn.
You sound echoey.
I sound echoey? And
No, I sound echoey.
oh no. You don't sound echoey.
Grace is saying I'm echoey.
Oh really? Interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
don't know.
bear in mind. Oh yeah, for me, you're coming out on. Um, I
But it should
think.
be the same source, unless you've got two sources that I'm coming through.
Let me just double check.
But I mean, if there's not, then it's probably not worth checking. I think at one point we do need to sit down and just kind of rejig our audio setup, because there's just like background noise as well. Quite a lot of the streams. Not that background noise really matters, but it's just things that can annoy us.
Alright, so I just changed your so in terms of speaker, you were coming out from my screen, so I'm not sure if that is what is now being repeated into the.
Oh,
So
yeah,
now I've
maybe.
changed it, so it's just one output now. So you should let me know if it's fixed now.
Yeah, hopefully I'm still audible.
You definitely are. I didn't touch the actual streaming stuff. So
Well, that's good.
yeah. All right. So we have resource, vault identity, group, admin. Okay, I think let's test it out. So I would be using the terminal in VS Code, but for demo purpose, it's better for me to actually use a dedicated terminal, so it's bigger. And we're already in there, so I just need to go into Terraform, and then I don't think I have. Nope, I don't have it. I don't have any alias set up, so that's gonna be fun. So I like to always do Terraform FNT, and then add Terraform plan apply in this case, right? We want to apply and auto approve. Why not? Why not? Did he actually run the FMT? Unless there was nothing to.
There's nothing wrong because you copied and pasted that block perfectly.
What a shame, man. I was looking forward to that. Oh, dear.
Here's a fun question. Why is type internal? Working on myself through speakers now.
Oh, okay. So I think the internal is because I just know that the external group is more for if we're using like external tools like LDAP. If we're linking a group to an LDAP, then that's when you use external. So that's the way I can answer that.
Oh, Barnaby's saying they ain't double me now. God, I can hear myself when I talk as well. So
What did Barnaby say?
there's double me, double James, and I can hear myself through your microphone. So
I need to mute myself somewhere here then. This is why I wanted to use headphones. Man. Alright. How do I mute myself? We're done.
oh, it was better before. Chris was saying before you messed with it was better.
Oh really? Okay. Let me put it back then. You were here. Alright. Any better now?
Is this better? I mean, I don't think. No, I can't hear myself through your speakers now. Through your microphone now. So hopefully that's better. A little echo is fine. But yeah, what you were saying about external is right. So external binds to LDAP groups. So you can have it that it'll be like, because you're in this LDAP group, you're in this vault group.
Exactly. Alright, so hold on, where's my group?
Have you Terraform applied?
Done. It's all done.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I did the old does that mean I have to
Don't refresh. You have to navigate around the page,
Is that
not
how it works?
refresh.
Really? Why?
Because if you refresh, it clears the cache, which means it loses the token because the token isn't stored anywhere. But if you navigate around, it'll redo the API call
That's actually
without clearing the cache.
Didn't know that. Alright, so we have our group created, as you can see here, admin, internal, ID, the date created, and the policies attached to it. So far it's just the admin, no members yet. So this is where we now and the version that you spoke of. So parent groups.
I'm really curious if we need that, or if someone just decided to put it in the.
You mean the metadata stuff?
Yeah.
That's actually we can find out if it's a mandatory now. I don't know why we didn't just do that here. So see, it's optional.
Yeah, metadata is optional. I don't
Yeah.
know if part of the group specification cares about it. Because external has version 1, so I don't know if there's like some part of Vault that cares about it. Anyway, I feel like we're getting distracted going down the rabbit hole of
Trying to figure this thing out. Wow.
version of this metadata.
Okay. Whoa. So what? Oh, this is what we should avoid. No. I was thinking, why is it the same thing? But then the only thing different is capital. Oh yeah, you're right. People getting distracted. So the next part now is adding, I guess, creating users, right? Because or the auth method first, isn't it? Well, I'm jumping the gun. So it will be the auth method first.
Yeah, the auth method will let you log in.
Yeah. So which one? I'm not gonna create it through UI. I'm just looking at my options here. So
How do you want to log in?
Have we tried AWS before? Ever?
I haven't, because I'm a little bit worried that it will.
Alright, let's go with Google Cloud then instead. No. Yeah, it's Google Cloud, right? Oh.
No, so to log in with your Google email, it is a JWT. So AWS, Google Cloud as the actual like cloud providers.
Interesting. I wonder why they put GitHub on the cloud as well. So
It's the cloud providers that have been accessed probably.
So that's it. So you just enable that first, and then okay. So let's do this. It was. Let's see if I can search this properly. Actually, so this would be JWT, right?
Yeah, Barnaby's saying that the metadata stuff is just to track what's going on, just like tags. But I'm just curious if the reason why the versions there is something that matters. But
Okay. So this is brand new territory to me actually, because now what we're trying to do here is logging in through Google, right? So
you want to log in through a Google email address?
Yes.
Okay.
So what we have here is auth backend example, description path. It says JWT. So I have to first enable JWT, right?
Yeah. So with Google there is something you have to do in Google to enable it. So something you have to do in GCP to enable the connection.
Okay.
And then once you've done that, you can log into it through Vault. You can then set Vault up with the information that Google gives you.
Okay, so we should Google how to enable Google backend. Because I don't know what steps to take in terms of what I want to enable. So Vault.
You just go log in with Google. That'll probably. I mean, I could try and guide you through it if you want, but that may be a.
Yeah, let's see first. Sign into Vault.
Oh, this is Google Vault. Oh, there you go. The one. That's Google Cloud. I think the one beneath that. OIDC provider setup, auth methods Google.
This one.
Yeah. This is white knowledge setup.
Oh wow! I need to create a project. Go to APIs, create a new credential.
Oh, sorry, it's the Google API console, not GCP. I didn't realize they were different things.
Oh,
They live in the same. They live in the same place.
okay, so hold on. So I need to go back.
Also, if you don't want to do this, I'm happy to give you the information you need, and you can use my client that I used. That is what you wanted. The link you're on. That'll tell you how to do it.
Which one? This one?
No, the one you loaded.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah,
then
that's-
let's do it. Why not? Let's just do it. Let's go through it instead. So
Yeah.
obviously people can see how to set it up. All right.
So that's the one I did.
Oh, okay. So if I follow this, I should be fine. Okay. So let's start then. Google API console. Let's see. Can I still log in?
Already logged in.
Yay.
Already have a Bard project.
Yeah, so there was a time where I was looking for um, the API token for it, so I can create something around it. But then I asked Bard itself, and he was telling me to come enable something in here, but nothing was there, man. So yeah, might as well just use this project. Let me use this one to enable the API I want to
Okay.
enable. So create and select project, navigate to API services. What are we looking for?
Credentials, create credentials, Auth client ID. So
Ooh.
you were already in the right place.
Oh,
On the left, credentials.
Yeah. My bad.
And
See,
then
I did
open
create
that
it really
Auth.
like it. Oh dear, that was bad. Anyways, yeah, there's nothing in here. So configure, consent, no, create credentials.
No, that's so. Yeah, yeah. But you need to configure consent screen before you do that. I think one leads you to the other.
Oh. Choose how you want to configure and register your app, including your target users. You can only associate one app with your project. Okay. It's only available to users within your organizations. Oh yeah, this is what you had in it.
No, so I have external, because you get 100 test accounts, which means people that you've not added the address into Google can't log into your Vault cluster, but you're limited to 100 people.
Nice. Oh, I was referring to the GitHub one that you did. That only people within your organization.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can it'll link to free GitHub organizations, so you can just do that.
So Vault. Yeah, let's use this one. App logo. Do we need one? No. I think that's the only mandatory part. That's
it needs an email address.
Whose email address is this? Developer.
Yours.
Again. They already got my.
Well, it's one's an admin, one's a developer. It's slightly different.
Alright. I think that's it. Scopes. I think this is so then that configure select web application. So how do we make scope? I guess you have that. Do I need to give any scope for now?
I was just going to look at the one I've built before to see if I can see scopes, but I can't.
So it says your scopes express permissions that you request users to authorize for your application and allow project access. I think we do. It should be. But here it doesn't say anything about it. Auth client ID to application type web, configure redirect URLs and client ID support. Optional use specific to the I don't think I need scope. It doesn't say anything about scope in here.
Yeah, I don't. Current testing, no controls. My scope is wow. I can't even see how you meant to edit scope. There we go. Next page. Okay, so my scopes are auth user info email. So if you just search for email.
Oh, email. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's not one. And then profile. So it'll be userinfo.profile. Yeah. Those are the two scopes you need. So
this is not adding then.
No, you just pick update. Oh wait, that's just filter.
Yeah, that's just filter.
Okay, well delete one, and then it's you now can tick the box, and then you can find the other one.
Profile, right?
Yeah. And then if you delete email, it'll show up. And then you check that box. And then you click update.
Yeah, I think it's just this. Oh, no, it's actually there. Perfect. Sensitive scopes, no. Continue.
Yeah, so the email lets you see people's email addresses, and profile lets you see people's profile information. I don't think I'm using it, but I think it gives you like their name and stuff as well.
Nice. Do we want test users? No.
I added myself. I don't know if you need to add yourself.
Let's find out. Why publishing status is to set to testing only test users are able to access the app. Allow user account. No, because then I want to just create it as a brand new user, right? So I only have my email address right now to test it. So that's why I want it empty for now. Alright.
Oh yeah, I mean that is not a hard Vox to add.
Yeah. That's it.
That's it. Now you need to make your OpenAuth stuff.
Oh my god. We are done. Wait, we didn't.
No, so you need to you now need to create your application. You now need to create your client ID.
Oh, this.
Go back to where you were. Then it's credentials on the left. Assuming that actually saved. Yeah, that's saved.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
and then you go create credentials, and then.
Auth ID.
Yes.
This is web application. Vault. Authorized JavaScript origins. Authorized redirect URL. Think it said something about that here. Configure authorized redirect URLs. What is that? I'm guessing that would be my vault URL.
So it's vault address / UI / vault / auth / auth path / callback. Or / OIDC / callback. Oh yeah, because I just called my Google. So it depends on what your path is going to be.
Yeah. So
your mount point.
Yeah, I mean it's gonna be default, right? So I should. Let's see.
So I don't know how easy it is to have everything connecting to one OIDC auth method. That's where I've got. So I've called mine Google, so I can have this is the Google OIDC method, and this is the whatever else can log in OIDC.
Oh, I see. Alright, so let's do the UI, vault, path, and callback. So
I was thinking, we were chatting the other day about logging into Vault, using Vault to authenticate to a website.
yeah.
All you'd need to do is add the website's, give the website a callback URL and put it into that redirect. So you go from website, you talk to Vault. Vault then gives you Vault then takes you to Google. Google then redirects you to website, and then from the website you pass the callback stuff to Vault, and then it'll give you a Vault token without the user ever seeing Vault in the background.
That sounds like a long process, but I guess it will be very quick.
Yeah, but the user would never notice. But it then means the user has access to Vault, so you can use Vault to store all the creds without having like the Google users now log in with Google, now I'll use that information to log into Vault.
Yeah, I'll try
Or
that.
for mistake.
Yeah, I'll try that one time. Alright, so this is fine. Create.
Yep. And then hide the secret.
Oh, too late. Actually, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, so those are the stuff we need now in order to.
Yeah, so that's the stuff you need to pass into Vault when you serve a JWT token.
Okay, let me just put them in here for now, just in case. Alright, so
there's also an option to download JSON if that's useful.
No, it's fine. I've already copied it away. I won't be needing anything in here for now. Alright, so now the next part is actually OIDC login vault, right? Select OIDC login method, enter the role name if necessary. Press sign in.
But we're going to be doing Terraform, aren't we? So
Yeah.
you can ignore this stuff and go to the JWT Terraform resource and see if we can work out from there.
Yeah.
They are also in that. If you go back to the document you were on, and then go back to the page about linking Google to it.
You mean this one?
Yeah, this one. If you scroll down, I'm pretty sure it gives you the Google information you need, the Terraform information. Oh no, it doesn't. But it gives you that block, which is you can convert that. You can convert part of that block into Terraform.
You mean all this part, right?
You don't. I don't think you need any provider config.
Oh, okay, cool. So default role. So I still need a role for this?
Yes. So you need to give it a role, but
Okay.
you can give it the default role.
Alright.
Or is
That means
something
if I
created?
don't actually specify anything, it should just create the default.
Oh no. Sorry, you need to create a backend role as well. I have just called my default.
Oh, no. So first I need to create backend role, which is this one.
Yeah, which is the backend role is how says about how it links the user to the auth method.
Okay. So
Which I would suggest you steal from that website.
here, right?
The website you want.
This
If
one.
you scroll down, that's an example role. So that gives you some of the claim mapping you want.
Graduation date. Nice.
Yeah, it's weird the claim mappings it uses. I actually don't have any of that. I just have the user claim, which is different. Oh, okay. Oh, that's fine.
Yeah, different.
Sorry, I'm just seeing differences in the code I wrote compared to what this is,
Yeah.
which I actually dealt with.
So, firstly, but in order for me to actually create this role, I need to enable JWT, right? So
Yes. Or it's OIDC. Sorry, it's OIDC. It's the one. Yeah.
Okay. So OIDC path. I think this one is where I want to call it Google.
No, you in Google. What did you set it to?
It's supposed to be OIDC, I think. But hold on. Actually, no. It won't show me anymore here.
If you click OK from that and go back into assuming you copied it all, not that you lose that information. That information you can always see.
It's not like
And
that.
then if you go into the client ID. So you did call it Google.
Yeah. So that's the command, and then from here I would know the
Yeah.
OIDC callback.
Grace is now following us. Whoop whoop.
Yay. Alright, so default role will be.
Unless she's following my blink by. Right. Yeah.
So
It's not I suppose it would be a mod action. It's not a mod action. I get no information on my screen that someone that you follow has happened. It's disappointing.
That's nice.
Need to look at some bots that can go like, woo, thank you for the follow.
Anyways, I'll just do Google. Or should I just call it Google? Yeah, let's do Google. Can't find any example of default role, so I'm just gonna do that Google.
So default role can be called whatever you want.
Yeah, that's fine. Alright, so the next part is so after we've created, now we can get the role itself.
Oh. I realised a slight improvement that you can make if you wanted to over my code.
Sure.
So the default role is the role you're just making.
Yeah.
So you could do default role equals vol underscore JWC underscore auth underscore backend underscore role dot Google underscore role dot role name instead of using a string.
Whoa. So I can have a very long default in a role name.
No, sorry. As in the default role, you can pull from the resource.
Oh, in terms of this part here. Oh, I thought you were referring to this.
No,
part again, but-
yeah,
okay,
on
I
that.
get what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine.
Like-
we'll do that. We'll do that.
No, line 27.
Yeah, right. 27.
Yeah, that can be set as that can be pulled from the resource from the backend role resource.
Okay. That is a good shot. Let me just do that. Oh, there we go. And then it would be
Role name?
role name. Exactly. There we go. So in here now, I can now do Google. This one is backend, DC, path.
Oh, you can't do that. You've just created a circular dependency.
Oh yeah, because this is also you going back here. Yeah. Alright.
So I think yeah, there has to be a string, or line 32 you may be able to pull from the path from the OADC one, but that seems bad. I suppose that's where variables are useful.
Yeah, we'll sort that out. Token policies. Should I use the same, or should I not attach any tokens in here for now? Sorry, policies in here for now, since the policy is this is supposed to be attached to a group.
Yeah, so I've no policies there. So I have default there because, yeah. You should, from what we read, you should always give default,
Fair enough.
or it
Use
always gives it by default.
Okay, and then now let's try this part. So here we go. But user claim, what is that?
So this is how you link a user in Vault into the user in Google.
Then info entity is created to successful login. Okay.
So you have two options from that document we're saying. Is you can either use sub, which is the a unique identifier, or you can use email.
Let's use email.
Yeah, I think email is probably the easy option.
Yeah. So for that, I could just do. How does it work here?
You just type email under user claim.
That's it.
Yeah.
But where does it say that in here? Where you can just do whatever? It doesn't tell you.
So within the information that Google sends to Vault, you can pick what key of the object that's returned you want to link to Vault.
Okay,
So
that makes sense.
the user claim is more of a what Google's returning than what Vault's expecting.
Okay. So let's do that. So that's us done with that part. Google Vault JW Auth token. Yep. So what is next?
You need the don't worry about any of that block. All that block's about external groups, which you don't need. What you need to do is the auth backend. You need to give it your client ID, secret ID, and discovery URL.
Oh. Doesn't.
So you're in the role now. So you can't see any of the
the backend. Oh yeah, there it is. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. OIDC, ID and secret. This one. So
And then you also need the discovery URL.
what would that be? Is that the one with the callback?
No, so that is the URL where the URL you send the users to authenticate. So that is accounts.google.com.
Oh, fair enough.
So that's kind of the chain of Google sends you to that account. It then authenticates you and then sends you back to the callback URL once you're authenticated.
I think I saw that somewhere here. Yeah, this one.
Yeah. Just bearing in mind the client secret is definitely a secret.
That's okay. I mean, this is
Don't-
for demo purpose.
Yeah, I'm just worth saying. Don't hardcode your. Well, you shouldn't really be hardcode your client ID either, but definitely don't hardcode your secret ID.
I think the best way would have been just to use this as an environment variable. I mean, you could pass this in through Terraform Cloud's variable part. So
Yeah, that I
so-
believe that's how I'm doing it. I don't have Terraform Cloud variable.
Yeah, that's how I set up my Vault token that I'm using to
Yeah.
run this. So, but for demo, I'm leaving it here.
Oh
I mean,
yeah,
if
just
we
make
have
sure you
time to
delete
do
the.
What do you want to delete?
Well, you probably want to recreate the secret ID and client ID once you finish with this demo.
Yeah, I need to redo my whole Vault stuff anyway, so it's fine. Right, so we're just gonna try again.
Yeah, interesting to see if it just works.
Yeah.
Oh, we can also look at tuning the auth method as well if you want.
Hold on, 2 Ks.
Where you're making a role in a backend, so that seems correct.
Yeah. Alright. So what do you mean by tuning? Sorry.
So there's a block called tune. So the way I've got my thing set up is, so if you go to the Vault login screen, you just have
I have to refresh on it.
yeah, if you
let's
refresh
do
it.
it. Let's do it. And back to login.
It's so slow.
Yeah, well, it's running on a Pi Zero. What did you expect?
So all you've got now is you've got method,
Yeah.
token, and then the full list. What you can do is have another tab at the top that says Google. So then you can just click that, click login, and go. But now, if you on that login screen, if you tell it Google, if you tell it OIDC, you may be able to log in.
Alright, let's try that first. See if that works. OIDC.
Oh, you may have to go more options, and you have to go, I think you have to go more options and type in your path. Your map path was Google, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So that's the other thing it'll do, is it means you don't have to type in the map path.
Yeah.
Ooh, the box page.
I hope the tab closes. Ooh, nice. Claim not found in token. Nice. What? We're close. We're close. So claim email not found. So the email.
I think it is because you haven't added your. So either it's because your type for your role isn't OIDC.
You mean this?
No, so in the role itself.
Okay.
Sorry, not role, in the backend itself.
Yeah. Path.
You may need type equals OIDC.
Okay. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so that's for backend. I was actually
The backend.
type. Oh, here. Okay.
So it may not be formatting the thing correctly. Or the other option is because you didn't
Add an email.
add your email to the test users, you may be getting a fail to find user
But the idea
issue.
was that if a user that I have not added, I still want them to be able to log in, right?
But that, yeah, so for that, you have to get Google has to approve your app, so anyone can then log in.
Oh, so then that means I do need to add my email then for that.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Let's just. So that means me adding the type might not make a difference then.
Or it might, because you're an admin, so your email is kind of already attached to this.
Because I don't have a test user, so.
But you just add your own email. Like.
Yeah, let's see. Oh, so it was JWT before? By default?
Yeah. I think because JWT is easier. So see, that's the tune block I was talking about. There's deleting. So you can have there. Oh, it's not there. Oh, there. Listing visibility. You can set that to unauth, and it will then show up in the role box, which obviously is less secure because people then know they can log in with it. But it means you can. It means it's easy to see. Oh, it's Google. It is yeah, it's just a dict. You don't need the equal sign. And then obviously getting all the tildes. You're not just going to one format.
Huh?
Thought you were going to solve the tabbing out, or just one format.
Oh yeah, initially I was, but then. Wow, wait a minute. Alright, so this is what it was there before. So what am I changing here?
So listing visibility.
Yeah, this one here.
Be unauth.
Camel?
No, all lowercase. Sorry, unauth. UN. Auth.
Yeah, off. Yeah.
It's a U instead of the O at the start.
Oh. On off.
And that's it. So yeah, it's unauthorized users can see the.
Oh, that's what that meant. On. Alright, so FMT fix that for me. Thank you. Alright, while that is working,
You should be able to log in.
Refresh. Yeah. Don't worry, once you're logged in, it's a lot quicker.
we're running this on a Pi Zero.
Oh, yeah.
OIDC is correct.
Yeah, no, but obviously this should be finishing soon, so I might as well just wait. I want
Oh,
to,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not refreshing anymore until this is done.
One refresh might do it.
Nah, because it takes too long. The refresh takes too long. Unsealed.
If it suddenly sealed itself, that'd be a problem.
That is interesting.
What? That it's unsealed?
Oh yeah, sorry, I mixed up in my head. Oh my god. Okay, this better work. Yeah.
There you go.
So now I don't need to put anything in here anymore.
Yeah.
So it's just,
You're letting people know that man exists.
which is fine because if it was on the if it was internal, then yeah. So that means I need to add this user within Google then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
So it's just OAuth consent screen on the left. And then add users. Yeah, I mean, I think if this is an internal thing, there's a fine line between easy to use and very secure. Also, there's a line between it being insecure and easy to use, being secure and easy to use. Did that get it?
Yeah, I don't know. It says it's done, but I can't tell. The feedback was bad. Yeah, no, I didn't. That's weird.
But yeah, I think there's what we've done is closer to the easy to use over the unsecure.
Yeah. What am I missing?
You click save, it just doesn't do anything.
No. Am I missing something?
No, that's what I've done.
Yeah. To test and only test reviews are able to access the app. Duh, it does say here.
Yep.
The test allow user account prior to app verification is 100 and his account. Yeah, well, we don't need that many. Alright, so why are you not working? Why am I not able to add the user?
No, I can add you to mine, so I don't
Yeah,
know what you've done.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's the case. Hold on, let me just try something first. Ugh, alright. Okay.
Maybe refresh.
Yeah, I'll do that in a minute. Just give me a second. Okay.
No, yeah, your box just isn't letting you. Just refresh the page, see if it's just like. No idea what could have gone wrong.
It's like, nope, you're not allowed to add anyone anymore. Actually, not that I added anyone before. Earlier on, I did see something that says it's created, but then while publishing status, no.
Yeah, no, that's just same as me. I mean, you've got plenty of users.
Hold on. Just give me a second. Yes. Go back here. And, actually, it doesn't make a difference, right? Just. Consent screen. Oh, no, it should still be in testing. Anyway.
Yeah, it's a publish app, I mean anyone can access it.
Yeah.
I mean, I can link you with mine if you want. That definitely seems to be Google's having problems
Yeah.
over.
Also, I want to try something since this is just something that I want. Oh,
Oh,
wow.
sure, Google.
Alright.
So now you should be able to plug it.
Yeah. Funny
I
enough,
am surprised it lets you get that far. It still fails.
Email not found. Claim email not found in token. Which token are you talking about? I never refreshed to be honest. So let's see what's the difference. I was about to publish if it didn't work. I was just gonna publish it. This is gonna be deleted anyway. So alright, let's try. Again.
Or publishing needs like Google to approve it. So it's not a great process.
Oh, man, I was looking forward to it. Imagine what if my email address is wrong. So, nope, it's correct. Anyways, let me add you to it. What's your email?
Sanford.james@gmail.com. Should I be saying that on the screen?
Say what?
Should I say that on the screen?
Why not?
People now know how to email me.
Oof, they could just spam you in it. This thing's annoying. How can I not edit it?
Oh, it means I need to get your Vault cost up, doesn't it? Vault.
Sanford.james@gmail.com.
Yeah.
Guess what? Oh, okay.
What do you mean?
Well,
Can you send me your Vault URL?
It's right here. Let's do that. Send it to you via Discord.
Cool.
Do you think it takes time?
No, should be instant.
It's just like it was instantly to add.
It's weird it's not reading the claim correctly. That one. Yeah, I'm getting the same issue.
As well. Okay, cool.
Let's try and see if I can grab the.
It's not even letting me authenticate again. It's just picking up what was there before.
Oh, there we go. Speed code. Claim email address and token.
Oh yeah, this is long. I don't remember my password. Oh, well. I tried.
I mean, it could be that. This is like, yours is exactly the same setup as mine. Okay. This is one of those fun things where it's like, I don't think I really even know how to debug. Oh, I know what the problem is. You're not asking Google for the email address.
No, I'm asking Vault.
No, sorry, Bolt isn't asking Google for the user's email address currently.
Really? Oh.
So, so go to the provider docs. Go to the Vault provider docs. So you're looking for within the role. It is called OIDC_scopes.
They don't even have that here. This one here.
So it is.
Open ID.
Yeah. So there is. You're currently only getting the scope OpenID, which gives you like very basic user information. So you could use sub works fine with OpenID because that's part of the scope that is OpenID, which is just like your basic user identification. But email is an extra scope that you're asking for. So the one scope you need. So we in Google we asked it for scopes. We told it what scopes we wanted.
Yeah.
Those match exactly to that block.
Oh my days. Let's see. Where else going?
It's in the consent screen.
Oh.
And the only way I've been able to see them is if you click edit. And then go save and continue on the bottom. So those are your scopes. So you have email scope and profile scope.
No. So I don't have them.
Well, so no, it is just email and scope. You don't need the first bit.
Okay. So I should just do email.
So email is all you need. It is an array as well.
It is what?
It's an array. So it's a list.
Alright, cool. I didn't hear you the first time.
Well, I was saying array, which is not what Terraform calls them.
Hooray. Alright,
There you go.
this should be fine now.
So now, Vault should ask Google for the correct information and be able to log in.
Yeah, but the fact that that didn't give us a lot of information.
No, because LDAP and OIDC and JWT gives you no information on error.
So is
Well,
this,
it gave you the correct information. Email is not found because the email wasn't provided.
But could we have seen what was being returned initially? As in
Um,
in the logs to see, okay, maybe that your email wasn't part of the stuff that was being returned.
I think if you use the command line to do the process, or the API, the REST API to do the process, there is a way of like seeing more of the information. But yeah, anytime you deal with LDAP, JWT, OIDC, there's just the errors aren't helpful if you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You should just be able to click sign in.
Oh,
You don't need to refresh.
I just wanted to be safe. It's too late now. We have to wait a minute. Alright. Okay. It's asking me now to choose, which is nice. Before it wasn't anymore. Email not found. Yay!
Yay!
And now let's see. Oh yeah, that's what they.
We've not given any profile. You've not given any access.
Yeah. That's interesting. Okay.
Like this is what a default token looks like.
No permission. Can they at least create?
No, the default token you can mess with the cubbyhole that you can unwrap.
Oh, well, that's it. Yeah.
That's it.
You don't have sysmounts. No. Eek. Oh well. At least we managed to enable this part.
So in an hour we've set up Google.
Can you imagine? Took an hour to get this done.
I honestly, if you've never done this stuff before, like I must have spent 2 hours on it when I was trying to get it to work. Like the amount of stuff I was like, hey, just write this here.
Make it work. Make it work.
But it's why I think this is so important. Like we are doing it in a, because imagine having to do this for client side. Like if a client was like, hey, here's my discovery URL ID, secret ID, set my LDAP, sub my Google Auth up. But yeah, doing it in a nice, clean environment, I feel has its benefits when you can see all the problems and you have a root token so you can see what's going on.
100%. So now we have 2 entities in here now.
So I logged in as well.
Oh.
So if you click aliases at the top,
Oh, it
Yeah.
sounds weird.
so that's me.
Hold on, where? Oh, is it because I'm not logged in anymore? Why is my? Oh no, I know why. Sorry. I am
Yeah, so you can,
selected.
yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
But at the top, there's the tab. If you go to entities, there's the tab at the top that shows the two.
So now those are the aliases we're gonna add to the group.
Well, so I would suggest adding them to an entity, and then add the entity to the group.
Oh.
Because then, if you say you want to log into GitHub as well,
Mm-hmm.
you have a user which has the same permissions no matter how you decide to log in.
Okay. Oh, and you can merge entities as well.
Because if you logged into GitHub, it would create another entity.
Oh,
If you
okay.
just set up GitHub and logged in now, it would create another entity, and then you can probably merge to link them together, so they're then one person.
And on client side, you do all of this using Terraform, right?
So no. But the way most users, so the way we've had it before, so the way I've seen it before is use an external group to bind to LDAP, and then you just completely ignore the way entities and groups are set up, and it's all run through LDAP and attaching groups to the attaching policies to the group that links to the LDAP group. So it's more like, so you completely ignore the entity screen because it's being managed by LDAP.
Okay. And that's this time around. Then that would be an external group that you're gonna have to.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can make an external group per LDAP group that you want to log in. You want to be able to log in.
Okay. All right. This has been fun. I guess. Do you have any closing remarks for this?
No, I think it's a good step to do. I think it's been interesting to see how difficult it is, even when you know what you're doing.
Yeah, when one person knows what they're doing. Yeah, hopefully we have Barnaby back next week, and then we can do some more exciting stuff next week. So thank you all for joining us today, and until next time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow, and Twitch.
Which?
Bye.
Why are we twitching? Bye.